Unsolicited advice.
So
4.
I was just
A happier
scrolling
life.
through Twitter, and I came across a stream, or a thread, it's called, that was absurd. And I read a few comments, and I thought to myself, this is nuts. And I thought, I don't agree with this at all. The way this person is thinking is ass backwards. And then you know what I did? I clicked off and I just went to do something else. And then I had a thought, let me just pop on a little video because it's sort of like a PSA, a public service announcement, or like unasked for advice. The internet and the world outside, the real world, IRL, in real life, there are several billion people, and they all have their own set of thoughts and beliefs. A lot of people can be grouped together, in a variety of groups or, categories or labels or whatever. But the fact remains that people are diverse. Thank goodness for that. I love that. I adore that. And I also adore the fact that people get to think and feel things that I don't agree with. And what I love the most is the ability to just move on. Some people get so upset when someone says a comment that they don't like, and then they have to make a video about that comment that they don't like, or they get hate and then they feel insecure and they doubt if what they're doing is the right thing, and then they want to quit. And I get it, when you get big, you get more people who are going to rip you down. I get annoyed when I get one downvote on a video on YouTube. I get so irritated. Like, why do you need to do that? If you don't like my content, just move on. And I try to never downvote anything unless it's like, seriously, like I feel like, this is harmful. Either ignore it or, if it's abusive, I would report it. The point is, you can just move on. You can just ignore stuff. You can block people. You can delete comments. You don't have to comment back. You don't have to make it a thing. If you don't like it, move on. If it's getting too much, take a break. Step away. Don't respond to people who make you feel terrible. Just delete it. And also understand that anytime anyone is speaking on controversial things, there will be opposition, and there's going to be people who are trying to make you feel like you're wrong. And the more controversial the thing that you're talking about is, and the more that it's like a covered up issue, the more people will try to rip you down. So just keep that in mind. I mean, I only go so far with certain things because it's not my particular, like there are people who dive into true crime, and there's people who try to seriously uncover a lot of things that very powerful, rich people are working very, very hard to cover up and hide. And, it might be something like that. It might be something considered woo-woo. Whatever the case is, if someone is breaking you down, they're not your tribe. They're not your friend. They're not your follower. They're not your fan. They're a hater. So just a suggestion. I mean, there have been so many times when I wanted so much. There are times all the time where I really want to comment on something. Somebody says something and I'm just like, what? Oh, let me put this in their place. And then I don't send it because I'm like, why do I want to send hate? Why do I want to attract hate? Why do I want that person that I think is out there to now have me on their radar? Nope. No thanks. Just Saturday night advice for tonight, tomorrow morning, and every day of your life. Ignore people who make you feel crappy. Block them, delete them, move on, take a break when you need some healing, and just feel some self-love. Understand that the more controversial the thing that you're doing, or the message that you're speaking, or the mystery you're trying to unravel or uncover or reveal, the more hate you're gonna get. Sometimes the most inspiring, motivating comments are the ones that question us or say, hey, why are you doing what you're doing? Or like when my brother 15 years ago was like bombarding me with questions about veganism that he never wanted the answer to and still doesn't to this day. But, however, his intense questioning did push me to literally create a blog and like research for all these years, and now to feel as powerful in my knowledge that I do feel. So if you can take that energy of negativity and turn it into something positive so that you can further your own cause, great. And then also there's the side note that sometimes you're going to get hateful comments because maybe you are the wacko. And no matter what you do or say, it's going to just be hate because you're absolutely nuts. So whatever, I'm not judging. I'm just saying, maybe you're the hater, maybe you're the hatee, maybe you're the one who's out of your freaking gourd, or maybe you're the one who needs to just, balance between taking the hate and turning it into something to motivate you to make more content, or to, get more into honing your skills, your knowledge, or whatever, your message. Maybe you're the loony boony bin. All right, bye. I hope you found this helpful.